Today in this video, I'm going to show you how to jazz up your sweatsuit to look something like this. Super quick and easy. Keep watching. Hey YouTube, so today in this video, I am going to be adding a rhinestone like lace, real cute little applique. And here they are. I have a couple different colors or options to choose from, so I'm just kind of going to lay them out and see which one I'd like to use. So this little jogging suit is from Fashion Nova. And these appliques, I purchased them on Alibaba.com. However, I saw some very similar on Amazon, but they were a little pricey for me. They were about $40 for a pair. And I just didn't want to pay the $40 for them. But these are really cute. You know, they have these type of things on like fancy dresses. They use these sometimes like on prom dresses, things of that nature. So I was like, you know, I want to put it on like a jogging suit. It's really cold outside and I just wanted to kind of jazz this up. I decided to go with the white. I could have ran an iron across it before I got started. I was like, you know what? I'm about to just go ahead and do this. I'll iron it after. I'm using a lint brush, lint roller to go ahead and just get off whatever little particles or pieces of glitter that I had on my table that got on here. Because like I said, this is brand new. I haven't even wore it. So to go ahead and get started, what I'm going to do first is kind of lay out where I want it to go. In the future, what I would do is take maybe a piece of chalk or something and like put a little dot. I'm going to tell you why. But first, I'm going to go ahead and just cut off the excess lace. I think they do have like some type of hot cutters or something you can use to do this quicker. A shorter, sharper scissor would help me out a lot too. I think later in the video, I did find my shorter scissors. This is a very simple DIY. The longest part was really just trying to cut off all this lace. Now, if this lace, well, if this jogging suit was white, maybe I could have got away with just leaving the lace on, but I still think the lace, it just needs to be removed. The lace is there, like if you want to sew this onto something, I'm assuming that's why you would do it. You would just kind of sew through the lace, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. However, I wanted to glue this on and sew it like at least a little bit, but at the time I could not find my thread. I wanted to use like some transparent thread, couldn't find it. So I just glued it, but I did since order thread and I can always go ahead and just sew through it just to give it that extra security. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I finally have all the excess lace cut off the one on the right. You see the difference? It's a big difference. I got almost all of it off. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the other one. I think I ended up doing that one off camera, but I just want you to see the difference. Okay, so the glue I'm using is Fusion Tack, super tight Fusion Tack glue. It's a fabric glue. It is washable. You need to wait at least 48 hours. I'm using that one as a backup, but my number one glue I like to use is E6000. E6000 is the one, okay? I was running out of it and it was just a little bit left and I knew it wasn't going to be enough to spread across the whole applique. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to get some edges areas in really good, squeeze out what I can, and I'll put the other glue in the other areas. So this glue is washable. It's very toxic, so make sure you are using this with a fan on and a window open. But this glue is very good. It does cure in about 24 hours, and then you should be able to wash it within about 48 hours. And that's E6000 glue. So you just want to make sure that you get a decent amount all over the entire area, as much as you can, because you don't want to have any area that doesn't have glue on it, because it may start to like dip off of your garment. Like when I say dip, like if the top and the bottom is glued good but the middle isn't, you don't want it to like have like that bowing effect. So you just want to make sure that you have the glue on there, but you also want to make sure you don't overdo it and it oozes through and ruins your applique, because these things are expensive. I got, I think I paid maybe half the price on Alibaba, but you know, the shipping and the tariffs, oh my gosh. It just makes me not want to order sometimes, but it still ends up being a good deal. Okay, so here we are. Now, let me tell you why next time I'll put like a piece of chalk or even a piece of tape or something small, so I can have a better guide as to where I want to put it. Because I put it up against me, I looked in the mirror, and I knew in the mirror where I wanted it to sit. But when I was looking at it from this angle, I have it setting too far to the right. When I put it on, it would actually be the left. It's too far over. And it still looked cute. However, because it's too far to the right, I feel like it kind of makes the sweatshirt have more of a off the shoulder feel, because that applique is kind of heavy. So here I am, I'm working on the pants. Again, I have little pieces of glitter or whatever I have on these pants or whatever. And I just want to make sure that there's nothing in the way. You know, with bright lights, every little piece of a thing shows. And then when I was cutting the lace off the other one, particles of that was just getting everywhere too. So I feel like it was pretty easy to figure out where I wanted the applique to go on the pants. I just knew I didn't want it to be like down by my knee, you know. I just wanted it kind of like high up on the thigh, not too close to the pocket, more so centered, you know. And that's what I'm doing here, just kind of getting my placement together. So for this one, I'm using this other glue, the Fusion Tack glue, because I didn't have enough of the E6000. I thought I used both on the first one. I didn't. I just used E6000 only, the last of what I had, and now I'm using this. So I'm just making sure that I cover every little area up, all the way down to like the tips of it. But again, you don't want to like over squeeze it either. And if it's easier for you to like put little dabs of it and like take something and like kind of smooth it on with something else, you know, just kind of do what works best for you. And then once I have all this glue on here, we're just gonna pick it up and we're gonna place it where we want it to go. And this thing is pretty heavy. I mean, it really is. It has some weight on it. So I was like, okay, I'm trying to lay it down, but the side is moving, that side is moving. It's so blurry because it's so blingy and so cute. I guess the camera didn't know exactly where to focus. And I guess when I laid it down, I kind of bumped something, and it's like a little bit of glue towards the top. You just have to hurry up and wipe that off with something. But yeah, just make sure everything is laying flat. Make sure it's not folded over on itself. Just make sure it's open and flat the best way you can get it. And it's almost finished. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of this applique sweatshirt, jogging suit, whatever you want to call it. And I think it turned out really nice. And I'm trying my best to hold the camera and kind of get in the light and show it. I really like how it turned out on the jogging pants. You can most definitely, excuse my daughter in the back, she got this little scooter for Christmas, and it's winter time. She can't take it outside yet. It's crazy snow. And she rides that thing in the living room and has the time of her life. So, okay, I had like a t-shirt on under it. You see how it's like kind of pulling the sweatshirt like to the left or the right, however. Now I just kind of back the camera up just so you can kind of get a better view of it. My ring light is so bright, it's kind of like you can't really see the detail. It just looks like some white lace. But when I tell you this thing is blinged out, it's so pretty. It's like you kind of dressing up a plain little everyday jogging suit, which it still is plain and everyday, but it has that extra little flair to it, that little pinch of glam. I like it. It's super comfortable. I like when things are comfortable. I'm just trying to show you the cuteness of it all, and I hope you can kind of see. But yes, I really like this. And I definitely want to make more of these. I think it would be so cute too. Like if I had another black one like this. And I think right here you can see the bling. I think you can see the bling better close up. On that farther away one, it just looked like it was like blown out by the light. I probably should have just cut the light off so you could really see how it hit. But yeah, a cute black one again like this, but with a black rhinestone applique. I think that would be super cute. Super cute. But yes, I do want to make more of these. This is very simple, straight to the point. But like I said, I would bring my little applique a little further off the shoulder. But I did enjoy making this. I hope that you did like this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Send it to someone who may be interested, or share it on Facebook. And thanks you guys for watching this video. Bye-bye. Hey guys, check out my website, myroyalradiance.com. And there's always a coupon code available with a special discount, Royal Beauty 10 off. Use it today. We have some updated styles of luxury inspired faux leather fabric. And when you buy 3 sheets of fabric, you'll get the 4th one free of charge. They also have these beautiful iron-on patches available and these beautiful planner charms that are so versatile. You can use these to decorate your cell phone cases, compact mirrors, or you can turn these into brooches or croc charms. More beautiful sparkly gold iron-on patches for your Crocs or denim jackets, and the latest item we have are the brooches for the slouch socks. We also have luxury inspired Crocs charms. Iron-on transfers are also available. Check out our website, see our tactical defense, where we do have in-waistband gun holsters, belly bands, magnetic holsters, and a lot more.